James Acaster mocks Keir Starmer's leadership in brutal live segment. In a shocking live segment that has sent ripples through the political landscape, comedian James Acaster has launched a scathing critique of Keir Starmer's leadership, framing it as a betrayal of the Labour Party's core values. This unexpected confrontation comes at a time when the stakes could not be higher for the nation, as the UK grapples with the aftermath of Brexit and the looming general election. Acaster's remarks resonate deeply, suggesting that the party's direction under Starmer could define a generation. Acaster's sharp wit and incisive commentary have drawn attention to what many perceive as unprecedented weaknesses in Starmer's leadership. Critics have labeled this moment a pivotal one, arguing that it could mark a significant turning point for the Labour Party, one that might either reclaim its historical role as a champion for the working class or plunge further into irrelevance. As the nation stands at this crossroads, the ramifications of Starmer's decisions will echo for years to come. Many fear that Starmer's cautious approach to leadership, often described as uninspired, risks alienating the very voters Labour needs to galvanize. The last general election was a stark reminder of the party's struggles, as it lost ground to the Conservatives amid widespread discontent. In the wake of Brexit, where a decisive democratic vote has reshaped the political landscape, the need for a bold and decisive vision has never been more critical. Acaster's mocking tone underscores this urgency, as he challenges Starmer to step up and provide the leadership that the public demands. Critics argue that Starmer's leadership style is characterized by a lack of clarity and conviction. Analysts warn that the party's failure to resonate with the electorate could lead to disastrous consequences in the next election. With the Conservative government facing its own set of challenges, economic turmoil, public dissatisfaction, and internal strife, the window of opportunity for Labour is narrowing. Many believe that if Starmer continues down this path of indecision, he risks handing the keys back to a government that has already proven to be divisive and controversial. The live segment not only highlighted Acaster's comedic prowess but also served as a rallying cry for disillusioned voters. His pointed jabs at Starmer's leadership brought to light concerns that have long been simmering within the party and among its supporters. The British public, weary of political platitudes and empty promises, is increasingly seeking authenticity and accountability from their leaders. Acaster's mockery thus becomes a mirror reflecting the frustrations of many who feel that their voices have been marginalized in recent years. As we reflect on this critical moment, it's essential to consider the broader implications of Starmer's leadership decisions. The Labour Party has historically been a powerful force for social change, yet under Starmer, it risks becoming a shadow of its former self. This could lead to a new era of influence for the Conservatives, who are eagerly waiting to capitalize on any signs of weakness from their opposition. If the Labour Party does not address these concerns, it could find itself on the wrong side of history. The stakes are incredibly high, and the consequences of a faltering leadership could be dire. As Acaster poignantly pointed out, the British people will not forgive a lack of vision or a retreat from the party's foundational principles. The struggle for the soul of the Labour Party is not merely an internal affair, it is a fight that will determine the future of British politics. The echoes of past conflicts, whether it be the divisive impacts of Thatcherism or the disillusionment following the 2019 election, serve as a reminder that the fight for political relevance is ongoing. As we navigate this tumultuous political landscape, it is imperative for voters to remain engaged and vocal. The country stands at a crossroads, and now more than ever, citizens must hold their leaders accountable. Whether you support Labour, the Conservatives, or any other party, it is crucial to demand more from those in power. This could mark a new era of influence, but only if the public insists on clarity, conviction, and genuine leadership. Join the growing movement of informed citizens demanding accountability from our political leaders. Like, subscribe, and engage with your community to ensure that your voice is heard. The time for action is now. Let us not allow history to repeat itself.